Hello guys and welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title, this is a little bit of a different video that I decided I wanted to do. I want to go a little bit in depth of how my trading journey has been, how I started, and some things I figured out along the way of trading. So I've been trading for 9 months now. I started in January of this year. My idea was to get my first payout before February ends, or was gonna end this year. So I wanted to get my first payout within like 2 months of trading, so I could then quit my job. But it didn't really happen like that. It turned out to be a lot more difficult than I imagined. And it took me until June 20th until I passed my first combine, which, what's that, like 6 months, I think, 5 months, I think 6 months. So yeah, it took a lot longer than expected, and that's just the thing with trading. It's the technicals are not that hard, they are quite easy. The difficult things for most people, and it was for me, it's the psychological part of trading. It's so hard, and you can keep making the same mistakes. Even if you're trying to learn from them, it's very easy to make the same mistakes because they can be so deeply rooted into your psychology. So that's just the hard part, and what I've been struggling the most with the trading. And as you can see right now, I have my Express. I got it back, and I haven't taken a trade on it yet. I will start next week. With this 9 months of trading, what I found is that you have to have a system and a clear plan for every entry, and have a clear strategy. Otherwise, you won't be able to trade. You can't be profitable in the long term, in my opinion, without having a clear plan and always doing the same thing. And once I got that Express on June 20th, I was so happy. I've been trading for 6 months, and I finally passed it. And I thought payout will be soon, but then the market just started getting so much worse. The price action was really bad, and I didn't really have the ability to adapt because I still wasn't like the best trader. So it just led to me getting closer and closer to blowing the account until I eventually blew it, just because my trades just weren't working, which was very hard. But something I've realized is that becoming profitable isn't just something that will happen. And yeah, people often say, oh, when I'm in the future, when I'm profitable, I will do this and stuff. But you can be profitable right now, because it's either you're making money trading, or you can still be profitable, in my opinion, without making money. If you're trading as a profitable trader, you have the actions as a profitable trader, you have an edge, you follow your rules, and stick to it, then you're a profitable trader. You might not be net profit trading, but you will be if you continue on this path. And that, to me, is what a profitable trader is: someone that has a system with an edge and follows the rules, and makes money trading, or will if they continue along that path. And that helped me a lot to integrate that with my idea of trading, since I did, and many people do, get stuck in that, oh, when I'm profitable, or I can't wait to become profitable. But only way to become profitable is by doing what you need to be doing right now. It's a series of action that you need to take and follow your rules and do that to become profitable. Otherwise, you won't be. And that's a very important realization that I realized, like, I don't know, 7 months in, 6 months in, that profitability isn't just something that will happen. It only happens if you make it happen. And one thing I've often asked myself is, when I imagine my future profitable self that makes money trading, lives off of it, is am I doing the actions right now that I imagine that guy would be doing? would that guy be taking 30 trades a day and gamble trading? Probably not. So why am I doing that right now? Because I know what I'm doing right now is eventually what will lead me to either not become profitable or become profitable in the future. So that is a very important thing to always have in mind. To am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now? And that's something I've had to work out, and like I said, took me like 6 months of trading to finally figure that out. And that is one step of the way. Once you figure that out, then it's often another journey to first you figure it out, then you have to actually go by it and strictly follow it. It's so easy to fall back. I still do it sometimes. These are old combines. I don't know why they're still here, but as you have seen on my recap videos, I from time to time start to gamble trade because being on a combine affects me so much psychologically, which leads me to gamble trading because I just want to pass it, even though I know deep down that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. And a lot of people get stuck in that. And I was stuck in that for so long, just building up the combine, 2 weeks maybe, building up, and then blowing it in one day once I have a red day. And it's so easy to get stuck in that cycle. And the easiest way to get out of that is just by looking at the bigger picture and thinking, what will this do in like 1 week's time or 1 month's time? This doesn't really matter that I took a loss today. You just need to not get stuck in the mindset of today is the most important day ever and this is the last day I will be able to trade. It's so easy to get stuck in that mindset. And one thing I've become really good at, and I'm happy for that, it's to spend less time on the chart, which is very important. In the beginning, you have to spend a lot of time in the chart and do your study and spend like 4 hours a day, because you have to just notice how the market moves and see why it does that, why it does this, and your brain just recognizes what the charts often do, which you can then capitalize on. And this just comes from chart knowledge and spending a lot of time on the charts. Like I've been trading for 9 months, and on average, I think I've spent at least 3 hours every single day on the charts. So if you do that, of course you're gonna advance and start to like see things in the charts, because you have been in the charts for so many hours, so your brain just starts to recognize things in the chart. Right now I'm trading, I would say I've gotten right past the break-even part, being a break-even trader. It has been going quite well recently. This week I made $1,100 on my combine, which passed it. So now I have my express. And I was stuck in that break-even phase for a while. I felt like just take trades that you know you shouldn't. Because that's also the thing with having my model is a bit based on what my perception is of the chart and how I view each possible entry, which leads to sometimes your psychology getting in the way, because your brain is telling you, okay, maybe this will happen, maybe this fair value gap isn't valid and stuff like that. So this is something that you have to fight with, and that also comes with market experience. Which has happened to me now is that I know which trades to take and which trades to not take, because I've been in the charts for so long, and I'm finally starting to get quite good with my model. And one thing I would also like to say is I never really thought trading would be like easy, but I kind of underplayed how hard it actually is. It's very hard. Like I've been saying, the psychological part is so important, and for some people it's easier, and for other people it's harder. But just generally, the psychology part is so hard, because it's just you versus you in the chart. Someone can give you their model that is profitable, and it's not certain you will make money because your psychology will come in play. Like you can also know exactly how the chart is gonna move for the day, or be very confident in how it's gonna move. But if you don't execute on it, you won't make money. So it's Like for example, this short, let's say we get this close, okay, I'm very certain we're gonna go down, I want to take a short, but then you hesitate and don't take it. Yeah, you were right, but you didn't make money because you didn't execute. You only get paid for what you execute. So if you're just getting into trading, I would say expect it to take like at least 5 to 6 months, especially if you're doing it on your own. I've had some help on the way, but mostly I've had to figure out it myself. And it just takes a lot of time, and you have to be willing to dedicate at least 5 to 6 months until you see any progress. I was stuck in a phase for so long, just blowing combines and taking bad trades, start to gamble trade, and it's very hard to get out of. And it does take a lot of time to just go from losing money to being a break-even trader. And when you are a break-even trader, there aren't that many steps away from becoming a profitable trader. Just some small tweaks usually, like some small mistakes you keep making, like taking too early profits or having too small of a stop loss. But when you begin, you don't even know what a candle is. So it's just crazy to think how far I've come from not knowing anything about charts to being able to do all this, and I don't even know how it happened really. How I got all this knowledge, it just happens really when you sit in the charts for this many hours. So that was today's video. I'm hoping it was okay. I decided to do a different video today, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll do my weekly recap tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.